Hi everyone, it's Dora here. So today I want to go over a transition, which I find that many people struggle with in a yoga class. And this is stepping from or moving from a downward facing dog or a three-legged downward facing dog and stepping that top foot through into a lunge. So it's going to look like this. Okay, so starting in your downward facing dog, going to lift one leg up and then drawing the foot through, stepping it through between the hands, coming into a lunge. Okay, so let me break this down. Coming back into downward facing dog. And then bring that one leg up. Here, as we draw the foot through, we want to bring the knee towards the chest. We want to create as much space as possible between your chest or your knee and the floor. So you're going to squeeze everything in. So squeeze the knee to your chest. Pick up the hips, so that you can have room to step through. Now, if you can imagine that I drop the hips, it's going to make it very hard for me to step that foot through. So really, create room, pick everything up. And now you have perhaps a little bit more room to step that foot forward. Okay? Now, an exercise to help you practice that lifting action is to come back to three-legged dog. I'm going to draw the knee to the chest. Now we're going to squeeze everything in, pick up the hips, press the ground away with your hands like you're doing a little cat pose here. And then bring that leg back up into three-legged dog. So again, knee in, squeeze, round the spine, and then back to three-legged dog. Now this time we might step it through. Knee to your chest, pick up everything, pick up the hips, squeeze, press the ground away, and then step the foot through. Down lunge pose here. Now if that still wasn't quite accessible to you, there's another option. So coming back to your three-legged dog, draw the knee to chest. Again, still pick up everything, squeeze. Now instead of placing the foot between the hands, you're going to place the foot to the outside of the hand. And then from here, you can pick up that hand and wiggle that foot back between them to come to your lunge. Okay? And from here, some of you might even like to use blocks and place the blocks underneath your hands to give yourself a little bit more room in your lunge pose. Now, it's also an option to keep the blocks under your hands when you do your downward dog. If this is your first time, it might be a good idea to bring the blocks down a little bit lower for stability. And then let's try this. Coming back to downward facing dog. Pick up one leg. Draw the knee forward. Pick up everything and squeeze. And step the foot through. Having the blocks underneath your hands will give you a little bit more room between your knee and the floor, and that might facilitate you stepping that foot forward. Now, if you still need a little bit more height, you could bring the blocks up a little bit higher. However, again, you'll have to be mindful about stability because the blocks might shift and wobble. But otherwise, you can try it here. Downward facing dog, three-legged dog, Knee in, squeeze, pick everything up, and then step the foot through. All right. Now, to finish this off, let's step the back foot forward. Now, sometimes our stance is quite wide in the lunge, and to help you step the back foot up, you might want to just bring that foot in about an inch or so. And then from here, we're going to shift the weight into the front leg, engage the core, and then see if you can transfer the weight into the front leg and pick the back foot up. Now you can step it forward. And from here, let's take a forward bend. Knees can be bent. Relax the head and neck. Come halfway up, lengthen along the spine. And then exhale, lower back down. Now to come up to stand, we're going to start by bending into the knees. Look forward. Sweep the arms forward. Now use your legs. Press all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. All right. So that was stepping from three-legged dog into your lunge. Until next time, namaste.